Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan, your favorite YouTube channel. What is going on, folks? What is going on? You won't believe it, but I was walking into the convenience store, the Krauser's convenience store, and I was walking outside, guy outside having a cigarette. He says to me, "Are you the guy in the YouTube channel?" I said, "You mean the Riding Along with Dan?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "Oh, wow, man." He said, "I watch your channel all the time." I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yep." "You know how I knew it was you?" He said, "Because I recognized the truck number." So I said, "Wow, that's cool, man. I appreciate it." So that was pretty nice, man. You know, that kind of made my day. That, you know, there's people in your own neighborhood that are actually watching your YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. So getting back to, where am I? What am I doing? I'm on my second load, guys. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my second load. Let me see where I'm headed now. Okay. So make sure I'm doing everything in order, the way it's supposed to be done. So I'm on my second load right now. I got quite a few stops left to do, and it is... Did I just say the time, or am I losing my mind? It's 11 a.m. Wow. So that happens when you get old. So we got this one stop right here on the right. And I don't really like backing out of here because there's a lot of traffic on this main road all the time. But this guy always parks his car right here. Usually gives me enough room to pull into the right and then back towards the container. That's what I usually like to do. So hopefully I can do the same thing. Hopefully, mark it off that it's done. Oh, if you over-rev the Peterbilt, if you over-rev it, all operations stop. It won't do anything. It will just stop dead. So you can't over-rev the gas pedal when you're bringing a box up to dump it. Second of all, if you bring the box up to dump it and it stops like that, there's a good chance you're going to lose some garbage and you're going to make a mess. So that was on me, my mistake. You got to bring it up slow. The other reason why it would stop short like that, if the blade wasn't all the way back towards the cab, that's another reason. Or if there was something else open, like, for example, the top door, partially closed, then it will not dump the container either. So let me see if I can back up behind that black car and then make my right turn to get out. Hopefully. Yeah, I got enough room. Alright, good. Good. Stops you really gotta, well, all my stops you gotta watch and be careful, but some of my stops, they're pretty tight, so when you're backing up you really gotta, pay attention to what you're doing. Like you see, I don't like backing out onto this street. It's too busy and nobody stops. Like here comes the tractor trailer right now. This next stop I want to show you. It's got a really low overhang on the building. And if you're not careful and you're not watching and paying attention, you're going to hit it and take out the gutter. I'll show you in a second when I straighten out. I got to back into this parking lot behind me and then try and go as straight as possible into this alleyway. Somebody already hit the fence. If you take a look right now, you see the fence. So let me go as straight as possible without hitting the fence, because this is really stupid. I'm like inches away from the overhang. And if you don't go straight in and straight out, you're going to hit it. Now I got to back up a little bit because I have a low wire. So let me just do that. Okay. Especially your front loader, you're constantly watching, constantly looking, low wires, overhangs. Like for example, this stop right here, I just told you that awning on my left side. You got to be very, very careful coming in and backing out. You see, now that's something you would definitely point out to a new guy on the route. You would definitely have to show that to him, because if he tried to swing in this driveway in one turn, he would catch that overhang for sure. So now when I'm backing out, and it's a dangerous back out because you're blind. You can only see straight back. And all I gotta rely on is my horns. And somebody hears me and somebody sees me. Oh yeah, it's tight. It really is. See the overhang? Pain in the butt stop, but it's got to be done. All right. Success. Today's a lot of, if I was training somebody, today would be a good route to show them, because there's a lot of tight places to get into, a lot of tight turns to make, and it's just a good way to show the kid what's new and how to do it and what's safe, and listen to my advice and the best way to do it, because a lot of guys around here, they're always in a rush, and that's not the way to be when you're doing front loader or driving any commercial vehicle for that matter. You cannot be in a rush. You got to maintain your time. You got to take your time. You got to go to a stop and take it easy. You can't be in a rush. When you're in a rush, that's when you tear shit up. Here's another stop. A 1 yarder. To me, this is like a waste of a container. But it's a pain in the ass. And that container right in front of us, next door, oh my God, getting in there in that alleyway between the houses is a nightmare. It is so tight, it's unbelievable. I don't know why they do that, but that's not my decision. So, I go with the flow. But if I see there's an issue and there's a problem or there's low wires, I tell my boss, listen, it's not working. Make it a rear loader. Because I don't know if you guys know it or not, but There is a difference in height between a garbage truck and a front end. Front loaders trucks are 13.6. It tells you right up here. 13.6 a front loader. And a garbage truck is 12.6. So there's a foot difference. And that's a big difference. It really is. So I don't know if you guys were aware of that. I know a lot of you guys that were in the industry know that already. But, you know, maybe some new guy, he would not, you know that little piece of knowledge that a garbage truck isn't a foot lower than a front end truck. So when you come over and, you know, you jump ship from driving a garbage truck and then you go into the front end, you know, there's a big difference. And number one thing is the height. You got to know that the height of both of those vehicles is a foot difference. And if I start training, which I'm supposed to, that's the first thing I'm going to tell you guys. Number one, look up. Number two,